go. Hey everyone, good morning. This is Sean Butner, certified high performance coach, here with you today on Start Your Day with a Coach. Something I've been doing the last week for all the folks that are working at home or stuck at home with their families and just needed a little bit of structure. So the idea here is just get on every morning at 8 o'clock here, either on Instagram or on Facebook Live. And so if you're watching, put your name below, say hi, say where you're from. That would be awesome. And, you know, as a high performance coach and in a time where things are very chaotic and uncertain, a lot of times the environment has pressure to help stress you out or to really interrupt what you were working on before all this craziness happened. So, really, what uh, we're doing here by setting our intention is trying to be a little bit more proactive in how we're showing up in the day. And that's really important here because you have, people around you are looking to you to see how freaked out you are, how you're responding, what you're doing, and we're all kind of role modeling for each other. And that's one of the things I've been talking to a lot about with my clients. So, that's why this intention stuff is super, super important. So, as we set the intention for the day, I've been talking to people and trying to do for myself too. Like, what's your intention for your health? What's your intention for the relationships and the people that are living maybe in your home office slash home? What's your intention for reducing stress and your general well-being? And what is your intention for what you're going to do? Whether that's you can do work and you're able to do work, or it's running a house with young kids that are going crazy and stir crazy and all that stuff. So, how can we set some good intentions there to help make the day not super focused on refreshing the news all the time and getting freaked out? So, and that's my personal self-defense mechanism is how can I distract myself so I'm not uber focused on this, all the news. So, first off, just take a deep breath in, hold it for a couple seconds, and breathe out. And then, what do you want out of your day today? What do you want to feel today? Think about that. Maybe write that down. For me, I think today is going to be a video day. So I have some videos I've been putting off for my business, and that's what's going to happen today. That's what I want to do, and I also want to feel a little bit more relaxed. Yesterday, I kind of was coming off of poor sleep, and I think I was a little bit more stressed than I realized. So just taking some time to slow down, to meditate. Yesterday, I took a long nap, which I usually don't do, but it was kind of needed because of lack of sleep. So today, I'm going to meditate. I'm going to connect with my wife, who's here and is putting up with me quite splendidly. So I'm very thankful for her for not, freaking out, being so close all the time. We're like a week and a half into self-quarantine. So there's that. I'm going to go for a walk today, maybe two if I'm feeling kind of crazy. So, but I already did some of my movement and breath work in the morning, trying to make my cup of coffee. So here we go. So that's my intention. What is your intention? If you wouldn't mind, put that below. I'd love to hear what you guys are out there trying to do to manage the uncertainty and chaos. Because it's also really important for us to try to be calm and try to be centered in this time for each other. So, because we're all in it together, I really do believe that, we're going to do as well as the people around us in our community do. So, that said, I have a couple of things if you're working from home or you're stuck at home on what you can do maybe to make that experience a little bit better. So, essentially, I am gearing up in probably a week to start a work from home challenge. So, I've been doing a lot of research and noticing a couple of big buckets on things that people are talking about, and it might be helpful for you. So, One theme that seems to keep coming up in all the articles and all the things are like, here's how you work from home. It's really important to schedule your day. And what does that look like? It means if you work in an office and now you're working at home, having the time that you're starting work, the time that you're taking breaks, the time that you're gonna have lunch, the time that you're going to do at like work out or go for a walk, having that planned out and then getting ready for the day to execute that schedule is really important to not get caught in distraction, because that is the big thing that we're all kind of dealing with. And having worked from home, one for my business and then in tech for the last 13-ish years, before I left Apple, it's super important to have this structure and routine, especially if you're really used to it, in order to make sure that you're not going off the rails. And off the rails could just be like full of distraction, and that's okay too. Like, don't get beat up or don't beat yourself up about it. But we're all there. But it can all be if you're not planning the time you're going to be learning, the time you're going to be working out, the time you're going to spend with your family, you might forget it. And it's really important for your well-being to make sure that you're doing all those different things. So that's the work from home tip of the day. Let's see if I can. Oh, power habit. Yeah. So fun thing on my Facebook Live. So if you're seeing me there, hope you like the title change. I'm getting extra fancy here. Really honing my craft in switching title bars. Oh, go back to that. Wow, this is crazy. So, any case, guys, hope you enjoyed this. I'll be here tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning, Pacific Standard Time, coming in from Berkeley, California. Again, comment below if you where you're from. Just say hi. Try to build a little bit of community here, because what else are we gonna do? So, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Take care. Turn off all the things.